we got a whole lot of music going on. Not one, not two bands. They're warming up because they're going to perform for you in just a little bit, but we want to get to know them first.
Yeah, we are really excited to have Mainland and Dreamers in studio with us this morning. They're all from Brooklyn, right? You guys are from downstate, but you're up here in Rochester performing this Saturday, right?
That's correct.
Okay, where are you going to be performing?
Montage Music Hall.
Montage Music Hall. And let's get to know you. So who are you?
I'm Alex.
Okay, Alex, and you're from which band?
I'm from Mainland.
Okay. Pass that around.
I'm Corey. I'm from Mainland.
Okay, and you can pass that.
My name's Jordan from Mainland.
Okay.
I'm Joey from Mainland.
I'm Chris. I'm from Dreamers.
I'm Nick. I'm also from Dreamers. And
I'm Nelson, and I am also from Dreamers.
And do you notice every single guy here has awesome, like, rock star hair? I said, is that a prerequisite to be in your band? But you said that's how you found each other, actually. Was I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
Met everyone at the barber, and then we took it from there.
So you guys have different sounds, right? Mainland and Dreamers. How would you describe your music, Mainland? Let's see.
Our music is dreamy, it's a little punk, it's a little British. And it's got some New York in there, too.
Okay, well, you got to have that. You got to represent.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
Yeah. All right, and how about you guys? How would you describe your music?
I say we're dreamy, a little punk.
Dreamy.
Exactly.
We're
heavily influenced by Mainland.
Heavily influenced by Mainland.
I sense a theme.
grunge, cosmic, rock and roll.
Okay. Someone mentioned Depeche Mode, right?
Yes.
Is that who's Depeche Mode? Can you tell us about that? I grew up listening to Depeche Mode, so that was part of your influence then?
Part of our influence for sure. There's a lot of 70s and 80s in our music, definitely.
That's
The
great.
Cure, post-punk.
Oh yeah.
Wish by The Cure, Violator by Depeche Mode.
So
Violator.
in the audience, is there a lot
That's
of
such a
like,
great
oh, I
album.
love this song?
Yeah.
Is there a lot of that?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what you want, right? You want
Well,
people to say, hey, I recognize that sound.
We've been on tour with Dreamers and Atlas Genius, and the past couple shows we did, there's been great crowd response.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
definitely.
That's
Have any
so
of you
great.
ever performed in Rochester? We're a pretty musical city.
Never performed in Rochester, but a couple of my roommates in Brooklyn are from Rochester, or my old roommates were from Rochester, and they told me about the Bug Jar.
Yes.
and
Oh
so-
Uh-huh.
So it's
gotta
a
go
famous
there.
place, and
Yeah, maybe you guys could stop by there tonight, maybe.
Yeah,
Just go check it
perhaps.
out. You guys, yeah.
No one told me about the bug jar.
No one told you about the Bug Jar? You need to be in the know.
I'm curious though.
We did check out Nashville's last night, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
The two of us, our two bands, we headed out there and checked out some, like,
Now,
square
when you're
dancing.
Full on
together,
line dance.
when you're together, are you and in like just a place filled with music? Are you ever like, do you ever break out into music, or you just take the night off?
Always.
We,
Always.
Spontaneous breaking into song specialty. We were singing at the Continental Breakfast this morning. We were just, singing
But
about
you
eggs
grew up,
and
did you
waffles.
guys grow up, did you meet each other growing up at all? Like, are some of you childhood friends, or did you all meet each other later when you were forming the different bands?
Chris and I grew up together. We played music, all through high school. And,
Okay.
Even though we formed this band relatively recently, about a year and a half ago.
Okay.
Discussed
Yeah.
it.
And where are you all from? You all from downstate originally, or?
We're from all over the place.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
kind of one of those Brooklyn
Okay.
things where,
Right? It seems like everyone in Brooklyn's from somewhere else, it seems.
yeah, there's like
some
an energy.
natives, but
it
yeah.
attracts people, and
Yeah.
so it's a cool energy for everyone.
Well, we're going to have some fun with you guys coming up in another 10 minutes when you get to perform in studio. Again, they're performing at the Montage Music Hall Saturday at 6 o'clock. Doors open at 6 o'clock, so you don't want to miss it. But we're going to hear from them coming up at 8:40.